And going into this new season, I'm really curious to see what happens with Cormani Mcclain. Like that's one that I'm really interested in seeing. And the reason I'm so interested in seeing what goes on with Cormani is, like you said, you got iron sharpening iron every single day in practice. Is I want to see where his confidence levels at. The biggest thing outside of the missing meetings and stuff, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
I played college football for a total of 5 seasons with the redshirt season. Never missed a meeting. Was never late to a meeting. Missing a meeting entirely is insane. And then Coach Prime said he wasn't watching film. It's like, that's so huge at that level and huge for your confidence. And when I was watching the clips of him in fall camp and stuff like that, I could see that his confidence wasn't there.
Right.
And if your confidence isn't there as a corner, you're nothing. When I was at the University of Nevada and I was playing corner and I was a freshman, I had lost my confidence when I was playing with just the coaches. They didn't let me be who I was. They didn't let me talk how I wanted to talk. They weren't letting me play the technique that I wanted to play. And when you lose your confidence as a corner, it doesn't matter how talented you are. If you line up and think you're going to get beat, you're going to get beat. Doesn't matter who it is. You're going to get beat.
Right.
And I felt like from watching the film, that's where Cormani was. He wasn't sure of himself. He didn't feel like he was the top corner in the country, which is what he was coming out of high school. So I got to watch throughout the season him get a few snaps here, get a few snaps there. And then I saw him against USC. He made a pass breakup on Brendan Rice, Jerry Rice's son, on a slant in the end zone. He was beat on the slant, but made up for it. Great recovery, long arms, punched the ball out. And he got up, and from there I saw it click. And that rest of the game, he was doing his thing because he got that confidence back. He was like, okay, hold on, I'm on that college level. This guy's a draft pick. I just made that play. Hold on, I'm still that guy.
Right.
And like I said, I've been there before. I had to watch my own highlight tape
to get your confidence back,
man, to see if I was actually good. Then when I got to A&M, I was with the coach who told me, overcome your coaching, which is something that I needed to hear. He said, hey, don't matter what I tell you. At the end of the day, you're out there playing. Go be a ball
trust
player.
your instincts, right?
Exactly. When I was at Nevada, it was, hey, do this the exact way we tell you. Basically, go out there and be a robot. Don't deviate from this. Do exactly this. I'm not a robot football player.
Right.
It's not how I play. And my coach noticed that when I first got to A&M, he was like, man, stop being a robot. He was like, man, be a football player. And then it got to where I could do whatever I wanted in that defense. And I was the only one who could do that without getting in trouble.
Oh, like, man.
He would tell people, and people were like, hey, but Teray's playing press on whatever. Hey, Teray can do that. You're not Teray. You can't do that. So
all right, Mike,
being able to hey, all treated fair but not equal. So being able to get that confidence back, feel like he's that guy, have Travis Hunter supporting him, having the team support him, I think that's going to be huge for him because on paper, everything you want from a corner nowadays.
Right.
He's tall, has long arms, can run. Like that's what NFL teams want. That's what college teams want from a corner. Now he just has to get that confidence to match up. And everybody I know who was elite at the college level all say the same thing. There's a point in college football where you say, hey, this feels like high school football again.
Oh, like, there you go. That's when you crossed
best
over.
Person on the field.
Right.
And it's like, hey, this is feeling like, hey, I'm feeling like I'm playing high school
football. The game is slowed
again.
down. And you got it.
Slow down and you can be you. I remember that for me. We had played Texas Southern. It's similar to Cormani. I got this big pass breakup on 3rd and 15, right at the sticks, which should have won us the game. But after that, I started talking about stuff. Hold on, I'm still that guy. I'm still that boy that I used to be. Like this is, and then my senior year, it was lights out. I'm playing man coverage every play. I think I gave up maybe 8 catches on the year. So I know how it is to go there as a corner, which. Hardest position in football, mind you. Anybody else other than pretty much the quarterback, but definitely on defense, anyone else mess up, a lot of times you don't know who it was. as a viewer.
Right.
A corner, if you
Oh,
play
we
man
know.
coverage, I
Hey,
got
you
him
talking to
is
fans. We know. Hey,
bro.
that
He
corner's
got put
bird toast. Get him off. Get him off. Right. Yeah, we know.
a corner. You have to be right 99% of the time to be seen as good.
Mm-hmm.
If you give up one catch for 85 yards and a touchdown, you lose.
Yeah.
But if I lock up that same guy the other 50 plays of the game and he don't get a catch, I still lose.
Yes.
To the stat sheet watchers.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So it only takes that one play for people to turn on you and feel like you didn't do your job. Even though 99% of the plays I had him locked up. You get that one big play, everyone turns on you. Everyone sees
don't
it.
Don't be trying to guilt trip us fans over here.
Hey,
don't be getting up some touchdowns. That's all we about.
Hey, as soon as you get beat one time,
give up that first
everybody's
down
on your head.
Yeah, we are.
And that's what impressed me about Travis.
Mm-hmm.
That Stanford game was a bad game on defense for him. Really bad game. Came back, went back to being him. Mm-hmm. That's extremely hard to do.
Well, when you know who you are, and you know what I'm saying, you know what you can do. Bad games gonna happen, bro. Just to be able to that's what you want. That bounce back, let it roll off your shoulder. Let's go. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, you got to know how to play the next play. Got to have a short-term memory, especially as a DB, because you're going to give up catches every now and then. Now, when you're not confident, you're like, man, I just suck. Like maybe I'm not him. When you feel like you're that guy, someone get a catch, I'm like, yeah, bet it won't happen again. I'm gonna come up and press you again. I'm gonna jam you into the ground. Like, you think that was something? Like, that's when you really in that mode.
Right.
It's like nothing that happens can make you feel like you're not still that guy. A lot of people try to get fake confidence with it and try to talk themselves into it. Travis, no, that's him.
Oh, he's that dog. Yeah,
that's what he's gonna do.
Him. Yeah. No,
so I really want to see Cormani grow into that role. Want to see him get more confident. Want to see him watch film. Because that's a huge part of it. That interception Shiloh got, that's watching film. Travis, the interceptions he got against UCLA, that's understanding the game and watching film. Film is such a big part of it. And when I was in high school, my recruiting class was 10 years ago. I didn't watch film in high school. Like, I didn't have the coaches to teach me what to look for in this.
Right.
Game. And I don't know if that's something that Cormani dealt with as well, but when you go to college, you don't know how to watch film. You have to learn. Like, it's a process of what you're looking for. Down and distance. If it's 3rd and 15, I'm not expecting a slant from this guy. I'm not expecting a hitch route from this guy. It's these routes. If it's 2nd and short, what do they like to do on 2nd and short? Is it going to be a shot play? Should I be ready to guard a go route? Like, when you're able to understand the game, understand the nuances, it eliminates so much of the thought process.
Right.
And I've heard Travis talk, and he understands that. Like, he's like, okay, they're doing this. Especially Travis, that's a huge benefit, is him playing receiver. So he truly knows from the offensive side how a receiver's thinking, how an offensive coordinator's thinking, and he's able to use that to his advantage on the defensive side.
Oh, man, I agree.
Yeah, so excited to see them grow into that defense, man, and see who we end up getting as a D coordinator.
So when we get that D coordinator announced, we definitely got to get back on and we got to get your thoughts, bro. We got to get your thoughts.
Man, if they announce tonight, I'll be back on tonight.